After 50, many people feel trapped by an invisible chain forged from joint aches, lost strength, and the belief that decline is inevitable. What if I told you that you already hold the keys to break that chain? And they aren't hidden in a gym membership or a complicated program. They are these 3 simple, foundational movements. Hello, I'm Dr. Kenji Sato from the Senior Wellness Center. For over 2 decades, I've dedicated my practice to helping people just like you navigate the changes that come with age. I've seen firsthand how the right approach can transform lives, not by chasing an impossible past, but by building a stronger, more capable future. Today, I want to share that approach with you. We're going to unlock your body's potential together, step by step. Before we dive in, let's address the real enemy. It isn't your age. It's the quiet, passive resignation that this decline is normal. It's the belief that nothing can be done. But that belief is a myth. Once we decide to take action, our bodies have an incredible capacity to adapt and grow stronger. This journey is about reclaiming your vitality, one movement at a time. To start, I'd love to know who I'm speaking with. Please take a moment and comment with your name and the city you're watching from. Building a supportive community is the first step. Now, let's build our foundation with pillar number 3. I know what some of you might be thinking push-ups are for soldiers or young athletes, but that couldn't be further from the truth. The push-up is one of the most functional exercises for daily independence. It builds the strength you need to push a heavy door, lift yourself from a low chair, or safely catch yourself if you stumble. It strengthens not just your chest and arms, but also the delicate bones in your wrists and shoulders, helping to improve bone density and guard against fractures. The secret is knowing where to start. You don't have to begin on the floor. For my patients just starting out, we always begin with the wall push-up. Stand an arm's length from a wall, hands at shoulder height. Slowly lower your chest toward the wall, then press back. Focus on the smooth, controlled motion. This builds the fundamental pattern safely. Once you can comfortably do 12 to 15 of these, you're ready to progress to the incline push. Use a sturdy kitchen counter, a strong table, or the back of a stable sofa. The lower the surface, the more challenging it becomes. This is a fantastic way to gradually increase the load on your muscles as you get stronger. From there, we can move to the floor with knee push. This is the perfect bridge to the full movement, allowing you to build significant strength with less body weight to manage. Now, let's address a common issue: wrist pain. Many people feel strain here because of joint stiffness or improper form. It's a very common barrier. If you feel any strain in your wrists, a simple tool I often recommend is a set of push-up bars. They keep your wrist in a neutral position, making the movement much more comfortable and safe. Proper form is non-negotiable. The most common mistake I see is flaring the elbows out to the sides. This puts immense stress on your shoulder joints. Instead, think of your body forming an arrow, not a T. Your elbows should tuck in slightly at about a 45-degree angle from your body. This protects your shoulders and engages your chest muscles correctly. Remember to breathe. Inhale as you lower your body, and exhale forcefully as you press back up. And control the movement. A slow, deliberate repetition is far more valuable than 5 rushed, sloppy ones. Aim for a number of repetitions that feels challenging but allows you to maintain perfect form. Whether that's 5 wall push-ups or 8 knee push-ups, that is your correct starting point. Listen to your body. Now that we've covered the foundation for your upper body, let's build the engine for your independence. Pillar number 2, the squat. Every single day, you perform a version of this movement. Getting out of a chair, picking up groceries, rising from bed, these are all squats. Maintaining strength in this movement is not a luxury. It is the key to your autonomy. Physiologically, squats are a powerhouse. They activate the largest muscles in your body: your glutes, quadriceps, and hamstrings. This massive muscle activation sends a powerful signal to your brain. That signal helps trigger the release of vital anabolic hormones, like testosterone and growth hormone. These are your body's natural tools for fighting sarcopenia, the medical term for age-related muscle loss. By stimulating these hormones, squats directly tell your body to preserve and even build precious muscle mass and bone density. This is how we actively fight back against the weakening process. Just like the push-up, we start where you are comfortable. The safest starting point is the assisted squat. Simply stand in front of a sturdy chair or countertop and lightly hold on for balance as you perform the motion. This allows your body to learn the correct path of movement while your joints and muscles build the initial strength and confidence needed to progress. If you have knee sensitivity or past joint issues, a very gentle variation is the partial squat. For extra support and confidence here, many of my patients find that a good compression knee sleeve can make a world of difference. It provides stability and warmth to the joint. With this variation, you only descend as far as is comfortable, without any pain. Over time, you'll naturally be able to increase your range of motion. As you improve, you'll transition to the body weight squat, relying only on your own strength. The key is proper form. One of the most common mistakes is letting the knees collapse inward. This puts dangerous stress on your knee ligaments. To correct this, actively think about pushing your knees slightly outward, keeping them aligned with your toes throughout the entire movement. Another common error is lifting your heels off the floor. This often indicates tightness in your ankles and compromises your balance. A simple fix is to place a small, rolled-up towel under your heels. This small adjustment allows for a proper squat form while you work on improving your ankle flexibility on your recovery days. Always remember the most important cue. Imagine you are sitting back into a chair behind you. Push your hips back first, keep your chest lifted, and your eyes looking forward. Inhale deeply on the way down, letting your belly expand, and exhale with purpose as you stand back up. This diaphragmatic breathing stabilizes your spine and powers the movement. Start with those 2-3 sets of 10 to 15 repetitions. The goal is quality, not speed. You are rebuilding your body's engine, and that requires patience and precision. We've built our upper body base and powered up our lower body engine. Now, we must connect them with the final, crucial piece. Pillar number 1, the plank. This exercise is the key to a strong, stable center. Think of your core as the foundation of a house. Without a solid foundation, even the strongest walls will eventually crumble. The plank strengthens this entire foundation, not just the visible six-pack muscles. It targets the deep abdominal muscles, the obliques on your sides, and the muscles of your lower back. A strong core is your best defense against chronic back pain, poor balance, and unexpected falls. For this exercise, you'll want to be on a comfortable surface. A good, extra thick exercise mat is essential to protect your elbows and knees from a hard floor, allowing you to focus on your form. The basic plank is performed on your forearms, with your elbows directly beneath your shoulders. Your body should form a perfectly straight line from your head to your heels. If a full plank is too challenging right now, that's perfectly fine. A great starting point is the knee plank. By keeping your knees on the ground, you significantly reduce the load while still engaging the core. You can also start with a standing incline plank. Place your forearms on a wall or a sturdy countertop, similar to the incline push-up. This is the gentlest way to begin activating those deep core muscles. Correct form is everything with the plank. The most common mistake is letting your hips sag toward the floor. This deactivates your core and puts a dangerous strain on your lower back. To correct this, consciously squeeze your glutes and brace your abdomen, as if you're about to be lightly punched in the stomach. This small action will lift your hips back into alignment. The opposite mistake is raising your hips too high, forming a pike or a V. This takes the work away from your core and puts it on your shoulders. Remember, your body should be a straight, solid plank. Keep your shoulders relaxed and away from your ears. Jaw your neck long and breathe steadily. Never hold your breath. This is an endurance exercise, and your muscles need oxygen to work effectively. Unlike our previous exercises, the plank is isometric, meaning we measure it in time, not reps. For beginners, start with 3 sets of 10 to 20 seconds. Focus on perfect form for that short duration. As you build endurance, gradually increase the time to 30, 45, or even a full minute. The progress will come faster than you think, building a resilient core that will support you in everything you do. Now you have the 3 pillars: the push-up, the squat, and the plank. But how do we put them together for maximum benefit without overdoing it? The key is a smart, balanced weekly routine. After 50, recovery is just as important as the workout itself. So we must respect that rhythm. Here is a simple, effective weekly plan to get you started. On Monday, we focus on a full-body start. Begin with a 5-minute warm-up of light walking. Then, perform 3 sets of push-ups and 3 sets of squats. Finish with 2 sets of planks and a gentle cool-down stretch. Tuesday is your active recovery day. This is crucial. A 20 to 30-minute walk at a moderate pace is perfect. This promotes circulation and helps your muscles repair without adding strain. On Wednesday, we'll shift the focus. After your warm-up, start with 3 sets of squats. Then, do 3 sets of planks, aiming to hold each one a little longer than you did on Monday. Finish with 2 sets of push-ups. Thursday is another active recovery day. Don't skip this. Consistency in movement, even light movement, is what builds long-term resilience and joint health. On Friday, we'll do a circuit. After your warm-up, perform 1 set of push, followed immediately by 1 set of squats, and then 1 plank. That's 1 round. Repeat this circuit 3 times. 10 cool down. This weekly structure targets all major muscle groups, builds cardiovascular strength, and allows for proper recovery, which is the sustainable path to an active, healthy life. These 3 exercises are your blueprint. They are the simple, powerful tools to reclaim your strength, restore your confidence, and build a body that serves you well for all the years to come. The journey begins not with a giant leap, but with a single, intentional movement. Start where you are, be patient with yourself, and celebrate every small victory. You are capable of so much more than you think. Now, to help you get started safely and comfortably, I've put together a list of the gear I recommended, like T-push-up bars and that extra thick mat. You can find links to all of them in the first pinned comment below this video. And if you enjoyed this content and want to continue your journey to a healthier life, check out the videos appearing on your screen now. I'm sure they'll help you immensely. Click on one of them, and I'll see you there.